guys, welcome to episode 2 of IRL.
Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We're so spooky today.
Ooh.
I was so excited for this episode. Okay.
So, yeah, this episode is our Halloween episode.
Yeah, for anyone watching, I brought my spooky cup. It glows in the dark.
Oh my god. I feel like we should describe what we're wearing for the non-visuals.
Okay. Anyone not watching us on YouTube, we're going to do impressions of who we're dressed as. Paige, you go first.
Jesse.
Hey, yo, Mr. White. Take a guess.
Take a wild guess at who we're dressed up.
And then go check out our YouTube channel, IRL Podcast, I think it's called.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the episode.
Let's get straight into it. We have a lot to talk about, and it's
Negative time.
Buckle up, baby.
Okay, first we're going to get into our obsessions of the week.
Absolutely.
Paige, go first.
Oh my gosh, I have a really good obsession of the week. My obsession of the week is the 1975's new album. I love it so much. Thank goodness it's better than their last one. Sorry, Maddie. But their last one was terrible. What a controversial guy, too. So, like, for him to come out with such a bad album. But this one is really, really good, and I've been listening to it nonstop, and I ran to my apartment building, like, 4 times already today, back and forth, and every time I listen to that album.
Well, I'm glad you have something that's there for you.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the album yet, which is weird because I've liked the 1975. I just haven't gotten to it. I've seen snippets.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good songs on there. There's some slow ones. It's been eaten up on TikTok a little bit. Walter White doing this. Walter White giving you the gimme fingers.
Okay, my obsession of the week.
Go ahead.
It's eggs.
Eggs!
Okay, because I the other day had this realization. Sorry. I the other day had this realization that I don't know how to cook eggs in every form possible. So,
yeah.
I made a list of each way to cook an egg. And as I go, I am trying new ways. I know how to cook. I have a checklist.
Oh.
I know how to cook scrambled eggs, sunny side up, and over easy, over medium, and over hard. I still have to figure out how to poach an egg. I don't know how to soft boil or hard boil. I've never done it. And I have to do omelets and baked eggs. That's my list, and that's my obsession of the week.
I love a good poached egg.
Can you imagine coming to my house and I'm like, oh my god, I'll make you breakfast. Avocado toast with a poached egg on top. A beautiful customized latte by me. That's all you need.
I'm tearing up.
That's
guys.
all you need. Yeah. So that's my goal in life. I think I can achieve it.
I think you can too.
But yeah, that's my it's also my New Year's resolution as well. So
starting now.
Yeah, starting now. I have a couple months. I've got a couple months to get her figured out.
Absolutely. All right.
Sorry.
Do we wanna start off with some?
Let's get spooky.
Let's buckle up for some spooky time.
Spooktastic.
Walter White here. I feel like a reporter. Walter White here, and
Mr.
we're about to
White.
get spooky.
Okay, I'm checking and looking at our list of things that we need to discuss.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly,
Ooh, wait, before, I have a question for you. When did you stop trick-or-treating? Like, how old were you?
I think the last time I trick-or-treated, I was in, like, freshman year of high school. That was my last year of trick-or-treating.
Okay.
And I went out with, like, my younger siblings.
Okay, that makes sense. What were you? What was your last
I was... So, as one has, I had my little It Stranger Things phase.
Real.
So, I was dressed up as Richie from It, and my friend that came with us was dressed up as Eddie. Which, like, is so iconic now, because it's, like, so queer. And we're both queer now. She wasn't out at the time.
Okay,
But, like, queer icons.
Okay. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I was in, like, middle school, because I've been 5'7" since I was, like, 11 years old. Like, I haven't stopped growing since I was in 6th grade. So, like, late middle school when I would go trick-or-treating, I would get, like, looks from parents. So I stopped trick-or-treating in, like, 7th grade because I have always been afraid of what people think about me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my, like, best friend that year, we, like, wanted to make up our own superheroes. We went to the store and got, like, generic superhero stuff. And I think I was Golden Girl. But everyone made fun of me for it because of, like the Golden Girls. Like, I was, sorry. Yeah. We're recording in our school right now, and the windows are clear, and everyone can see us.
People will walk by and just stare me into my soul.
And I just got a really excited wave.
It's happening right now. They won't break eye contact.
Anyway, back to my Golden Girl story. All the parents, I had never watched Golden Girls, but, like, all the parents of, my mom's friends and stuff were like, oh, are you Blanche? When I told them what I was. It was screwed up.
That's so funny.
Like, imagine being 12 compared to, like,
your
Betty White.
Your superhero is Blanche. Like, that's your superhero.
No, I just like the color gold.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, that was my last Halloween costume, like, trick-or-treating.
That is so gorgeous.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, also, we both were Monster High dolls.
Yes, we were. As a kid, I was Claudine Wolf.
And I was...
You should know. You were...
Laguna Blue.
Laguna Blue.
I really wanted to be a little blonde surfer.
All the baddies were Monster High dolls as a kid.
So true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's a good statement.
Absolutely.
Do you have, like, a favorite costume you've ever done?
Honestly, my favorite costume is probably last year. I went over to my friend Sasha's dorm, and we were doing, like, a movie night. And no one else dressed up. It was just me. But I was dressed up in a full Nacho Libre costume. And it was like bad though. It was like ill-fitting and just like ridiculous, and I looked insane, but it is still probably my best costume.
Okay. There was one year, like 2 years ago, where me and my friends went as the, like, Avatar group, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, not the blue people.
Not the blue people.
Not the blue. I was
not the Blue Man Group.
My bad. There's no cough button on these microphones. There's a cough button on the other ones to mute it when you cough. Anyway, yeah, and I was Katara. My friend Cammy, who's bald, was Aang. Like, we painted the arrow on their head. Yeah, we all just, like, weirdly looked like them. Like, it just worked out really well. And we got, like, best group costume at whatever party we were at. Yeah, so.
That's
I don't know.
Swag.
I've always gone pretty, like, all out on my costumes, I would say. But this year, I'm, like, not looking forward to it. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I lost the Halloween spirit, guys. Like, I'm turning into a Grinch.
Oh, no.
I don't want to. Like, I don't know.
So you don't have a costume?
I have costumes. Kind of. Like, I have ideas in my head, and I have, like, one piece for each. And that's it.
So this episode airs the day before Halloween.
Yes.
So I'm hoping... I've been keeping my costume on the down, though.
Okay.
Because that's very egotistical of me. But I don't want anyone... I want to be, like, that one person.
What? Like, what one person?
So... Basically, I thought about this costume last year around Halloween time, but I didn't have enough time to, like, prep myself for it. But I am quite the Arctic Monkeys fan.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a song, if you don't know, there's a song by them called Arabella. But, like, basically, the whole entire song is just, like, describing this, like, super cool, hot demon girl. She's not actually a demon, but...
It's basically you're going as her.
Yeah, so basically I'm like, I got all of the equipment that they sing about in the song.
Equipment?
I've got the cheetah print coat, the gator skin boots, you know, the slip underneath, and I really feel like it's a big slay moment, but I don't want people to copy me.
I don't think anyone's going to copy you.
The thing is, I've seen some people on TikTok posting, like, them, because, like, obviously, like, they're just like, oh my gosh, the Arctic Monkeys would love me, and they're wearing something really similar to it, and I'm, like, scared that people are going to get ideas. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just really want to be original. I want to be that girl.
Do you have any other costumes you're doing, or are you doing just one?
I have this one.
Are you the type to like go out is Halloween weekend a thing for you? Are you doing like Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Sunday?
Usually I have like 2 costumes. Like I'll have one that I really like and then one on the back burner just in case. Mm-hmm. But this year I'm going to Hoko, like Queen's Hoko. So I don't really need another one. You know what I mean? Like I'm just going to stick it out with the one costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few. I don't know. I keep coughing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I've been fine all day. I'm sorry. Okay. So I saw this girl on TikTok who said, don't be a character, be a concept. And I completely disagree with her. This is like the one thing I'm really passionate about, actually, is I always go as characters. Why would I go as a concept? She's like, go as like a bunny. I'm not going to be a bunny. In 2022, I'm going to go, no, I'm not going to dress as a bunny for Halloween.
Okay, mean girls.
So I'm going as, these are all pretty basic, like I'm not gonna lie. Going as Dorothy. These are my 3 costumes. These are my 3 options. Dorothy, because I have a gingham dress. So like, I already have that. I don't want to buy anything this year is my goal. I'm not in the mood to. I'm gonna do Patrick Bateman, I think. I think I have the tools in the shed and also...
The tools in the shed.
And I love a female manipulator costume.
Yeah, so true.
And every girl that dresses up as Patrick Bateman is, like, complete female manipulator, and I feel like I just need to exude that.
So true.
And then I also am going to try to do Marie Antoinette, but I don't know how that's going to go. That's my, like, one that could slay really hard if I put in the effort, but I don't want to put in the effort, is the thing.
That's very fair. Sorry, this is building off of your female manipulator Patrick Bateman thing. I just thought I would make it known that last night I officially watched Fight Club.
I haven't watched it. Don't spoil it.
I won't spoil anything. But with those movies like American Psycho and stuff, I feel like this is spooky because men that like that is like, those men are scary. Like if a man's like, I'm so Patrick Bateman, I'm running out the door.
Yeah, the like Patrick Bateman Sigma stuff.
Yeah, like if they're like, I'm Tyler Durden. Like, no, you're not Tyler Durden. You're not. You're not. And stay far away from me.
Okay, what are some like scary or like Halloween movies that you think are like a green flag then? Like what should people like?
My gosh. Well, I would say that most of my favorite movies are considered scary. Like, yeah. Literally I'm
sorry, but I'm pretty sure in your letterbox, your top 4 is like Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That's the only one that's not scary.
I'm like imagining you describing that as a scary movie.
That's the only one that's not scary.
Truth or Dare scene, horror movie. Horror movie.
Oh,
I skip that every time.
Gosh.
I cannot watch that scene.
I dare you to kiss the prettiest girl in the room. Absolutely not. I'm shutting that computer. I am running out of the room.
Anyway, back to my question. I would like an answer.
So, I would say right off the bat, Hereditary.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if anyone is watching, listening that has not seen Hereditary, everyone's always like, oh, but that's really scary. Oh, suck it up. Like, suck it up. It's so well done. Like, so well done to the point where, like, it's not necessarily, like, they have a bunch of scary moments, but you're just, like, in shock of, like, what's going on.
Okay.
Like, I remember I knew nothing about the movie when I first watched it. Like, absolutely nothing. I was just like, oh, new scary horror movie. Let me go watch it. And it's A24, and, like, not to be that person, but, like, A24 makes some good movies. Like, realistically, they make good movies.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, this is going to be a good movie. And I walked into it, and I remember pausing and just, like, standing up and walking out of my room. I was like, I cannot believe what I just witnessed, and I need, like, 20 minutes to, like, decompress because I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that would be my top. Also, I'm such a Coraline girl. That's my favorite movie in the entire world. And it's like, if you see me watching Coraline, something's up in my life. I need that comfort.
Oh, so it's like a movie you watch when you're sad. Okay.
Yeah. But, like, also just, like, in general.
Yeah. Have you been watching any movies to, like, get in a Halloween mood?
I watched, like, the classics. Like, I really love Corpse Bride. So I watched, like, Corpse Bride. I would love Corpse Bride.
Why is that, like, a classic, though?
You don't think that's a classic?
I don't think Corpse Bride is, like, a
For
classic
me,
horror
like,
movie,
the Halloween
or, like, a
movies...
movie.
Sorry, I just literally cut you off. I'm
it's
so
okay.
sorry. for me, the Halloween movies that I really watched were like Corpse Bride, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is so good.
Beetlejuice story. One of my friends were hanging out, and she was like, "Oh, like pick a movie," and I was like, "Okay, let's watch Beetlejuice."
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Hello? And she was like, "This looks dumb. This looks stupid." Excuse me. That movie was my childhood. We had it on DVD. I would watch it all the time. And I made her watch it, and she loved it, basically, is the story. But, like, I'm still offended. I mean, it looks weird, but, like, okay.
Yeah, but you know what? That same thing happened to me. It was Halloween, and my baby sister, my little itty-bitty sister, brought her friend over, right? And everyone was finished trick-or-treating, and I was, like, sat on the couch. I was, like, I think this was, like, when I was 18, right? So I was just, like, chilling on the couch all night. They turn on Hocus Pocus, and she looks to my sister, that my sister's friend looks to my sister and goes, "This movie's really boring. This movie sucks." I have never been more offended in my life. Like, I get it if you were watching the new second movie and you were like, "This movie's not that great." Because it's like, it's not that good, guys. If you've not seen it, it's very much like, have you watched it?
No.
It's very much like Disney Channel original.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't think I'll watch it.
Yeah, like, they made it very much like Girl vs. Monster.
I loved Girl vs. Monster,
Girl vs. Monster is so good, but, like, it's, like, very, like, you know, when you watch Girl vs. Monster, you're like, okay, this is, like, for kids.
Yeah.
It's
but
like that.
I think there are reasons that you still like Hocus Pocus. It's because you watched it when you were a kid. There's, like, psychology or whatever.
Also, because it was made, like, older, like, there's no ugly, like, CGI effects in it and stuff like that. And, like, they also would, like, sometimes, like, let a little cuss and, like, let a little bit of a funny, inappropriate thing happen. Like, maybe that's, like, a lot, but, like, it doesn't feel... The newer one feels a lot more childish to me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I probably won't watch it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was never, like, a Hocus Pocus girly.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. I do love Lil Zachary Banks, though. The cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gotta love a Binks. Anytime you meet a cat named Binks, too, you know.
I don't think I've ever met a cat named Binks.
You haven't? I've met so many cats named Binks.
Okay.
All right. We can move on from Binks, though.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't care for Binks.
We should move swiftly along from Binks.
Do you like any Halloween music?
Halloween music? Oh, my gosh, that's actually a really fun topic. Because in our notes, I put music to play at Halloween parties.
Yeah.
Because, okay, if I walk into a Halloween party as a 20-year-old woman, I'm dressed up in a full costume, and I walk in and they're like, "Where's Monster from his lava?" If I'm hearing the Monster Mash, I'm walking out. Like, why? Like, I get it for, like, a silly little thing, but why? Like, I don't want to be listening to, like, spooky, scary skeletons. I've, like, grown past that stage of, like, haha, this is funny, meme. Like, it's not funny anymore. It's just kind of icky.
Like, being a DJ as your job and playing spooky, scary skeletons at a party? Spooky, like, you have, like, your whole setup, and you're mixing it and everything, and you play spooky,
the thing
scary
is
skeletons.
I'm so sure we could walk into a frat around here, and they would be playing that stuff.
I feel like, no, they would still be playing their Drake on Halloween.
And you know what else they would be playing? Boom, 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 boom. Heads will roll.
Oh. That is
Absolutely.
a good song, actually.
That is a banger of a song, but they so would play it.
They would.
And they play it when it's not Halloween, too. You know what they should play? Lydia, you're going to love this one. The Thriller Heads Will Roll mashup from Glee. That is what they should be playing. No? Really? No. And they had all the football players, too.
I watched it, I know.
But that's so good. But when they pulled them in... Kevin Slade.
No. Anytime I hear a Glee version of a song, I just am like, oh my god, this is the Glee version. That's all I can think for the entire song. I don't care if it's objectively good or not. I'm just thinking about Glee. And I shouldn't have to listen to music and think about Glee at the same time. That shouldn't be a thing.
Do you want to hear something so funny about that, actually? I have a funny little Glee story, okay? So, when I was younger, you know, back before, like, there was, like, music streaming platforms, and you would have to, like, buy the, like, 129 iTunes songs. So you would, like, get an iTunes card for Christmas and, like, really search for what songs you want to buy.
I was there. I knew how it worked.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, like, I'm just, like, setting the scene.
Okay, sorry.
Setting the scene. Also, like, my sister probably doesn't know that. Because, like, people being born now don't know that. Like, that was such a crazy experience.
What was the first song you bought on iTunes, if you can remember? Because I can remember mine.
I remember, like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was either, like, Black Eyed Peas, like, their, like, Boom Boom Pow, or, like, Pink's Raise Your Glass, like, one of those.
Mine was the H2O Just Add Water theme song.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first song I bought with real money.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to your story, sorry.
So, no, it's okay. So basically, I was looking for Bruno Mars's Just the Way You Are. I was looking... You know where this is going. I was looking for that because I was like, this is kind of a cute, lovey song. And so I was like, let me get it. But for some reason, when I was younger, I always wanted the Glee version of every song. So I snuck into my parents' room because they wouldn't let me get the Glee version. And I snuck in there and I bought the Glee version of Just the Way You Are. Also, you know the song, I think it's by Bruno Mars too. Oh, I Think I Want to Marry You. And they sing it at the wedding, like Rachel sings that at the wedding and stuff like that. I bought that version too. I bought both of those. I wasted $2 and like 60 cents.
That is the most like 2012 thing ever, is buying Glee versions of Bruno Mars. Also, Marcus just texted us back. We were having technical difficulties for a straight 2 hours, and our like friend Marcus, who helps us out with this, who's in this building, just texted us back after like an hour.
I forgot I was in Walter White costume.
People keep walking by and giving Paige like the dirtiest looks ever.
And I'm like, why? Like, why are you guys so mad at me? Yeah. What's wrong? And then I remember that I look like this.
I texted Marcus at like 1:05 p.m. and he just texted back and it's 2:53.
Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's okay.
Yeah,
he was busy.
So I actually, of Halloween songs though, I really like the like, I always feel like somebody.
Oh, yes. With Michael Jackson.
That's not Michael Jackson.
He comes in, doesn't he?
He doesn't
features
sing
on it. I swear I, like, looked it up. Like, they don't mention him, but he, like, sings that one part, I think. I swear.
But then why wouldn't they give him creds?
I don't remember. Lydia's on the deep dive for it
Yeah, like,
right
I actually
now.
need to know this.
But,
Does he?
I told you.
I've been lied to because I remember thinking it was him and then being told, no, it's not him.
The thing is that the actual song isn't him, but, like, for some reason he's in that one part.
Okay. Well, Michael Jackson just really, like, came through with the Halloween music.
He really did. You know what else is so good? Season of the Witch by Lana.
Anything Lana Del Rey does.
So true.
I ascend.
So good. That's such a Halloween song.
That really is. That's like a vibey Halloween song, too.
Or
it's
anything by Fleetwood Mac.
That is true. That's witchy.
It's all witchy.
It's witchy.
Love. Love, love, love. Edie, have you done any Halloween festivities yet? I know you said you weren't really feeling the Halloween spirit.
No. Because one, I don't like carving pumpkins. Mm-hmm. I hate carving pumpkins, actually. And I hate, like, decorating pumpkins. It's just a waste of time and it smells weird.
Yeah, it does smell really weird.
I got pumpkin spice creamer for my coffee, but I already finished it.
I have that.
The, like, limited edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it from Freshco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on sale.
I know. We live really close to each other, guys.
Right next to each other. We're not going to say where.
No.
But we live.
We do be living very close. I did carve some little Halloween pumpkins, and I agree with you. It sucks. And
because they, like, rot, too.
Yeah.
It's gross.
And, okay, TMI, very gross, but I did watch an episode of Dahmer right before I did it, too, and it really, like, it made it awful. Like, I, like, did not, like, it ruined it for me. Like, it was too much. It just feels disgusting. And then it's, like, really hard to actually, like, carve anything out. And it never turns out how you want it.
Yeah, I would always get pissed off as a kid because my mom would get, like, the whole kits with the stencils and stuff. Yeah. And I could never pull anything off. And she, like, could. She'd do, like, these elaborate, like, cats and stuff. And it would just really upset me.
Well, for 2 years straight, I would carve a dog pooping onto a pumpkin. And I have pictures of it somewhere. But I would carve, like, a dog pooping onto a pumpkin, and I think that's the most artistic I got. Like, that was the most impressive.
Wait, you had poop on the pumpkin? No, not
Wait, you were pooping on the pumpkin?
No, like, you, like, cut out a poop shape. Like, the poop emoji.
No, like, I cut out, like, a dog, like, you know when dogs, like, hunch over to poop?
But was there poop?
Yeah, there was, like, a dog hunched over, and then the lump underneath his butt. Like, he was pooping. And I did that for 2 years, and then when I came to school, obviously living in dorms, I didn't carve a pumpkin.
Yeah.
But
I just don't like it. I used to go to, like, haunted houses and stuff, though, like, a lot. Like, I don't know why, in high school, if you were only cool if you went to a haunted house in, like, a group of, like, 20 people. And, like, half of them were dating.
Oh, I know those people. I wasn't one of them, though. Yeah. I was the person that sat at home that was too scared to go into the haunted house. Because you know what I hated? I hated that they would grab your ankles. That was the worst part to me. Like, I did not want them to touch me. Like, first of all, I'm, like, a little teenager. Like, I'm scared of anyone touching me. Mm-hmm. Like, don't touch me.
Well, whenever I get a lot of adrenaline, I laugh a lot. So, like, on roller coasters, I laugh a lot. And in haunted houses, I laugh, like, so hard. Like, I don't know why. It's the funniest thing ever to me. But, like, we used to go to one where they would, like, grab you and, like, hold you and stuff, like, every year. Because my family's really big on, like, haunted houses and that type of thing. And so we'd go as a family. And, like, there was one time this guy, like, grabbed me and, like, basically had me, like, in a chokehold. And I was just laughing.
That is... See, I hate that. I hate that. That scares me so much. And those, like, haunted hayrides where they always would have that one person chasing you with a chainsaw that would get too close. I was like, back up. That's a literal weapon. Like, that's a weapon.
Yeah. I feel like most haunted houses, they always end with a chainsaw moment.
Yeah.
Like,
they'll, like, chase you. Like, what if I don't run? What if you're running at me and I don't run? What if I don't realize? Yeah. Then what happens?
There was one time in 5th grade that I went on, I went to camp. And they told this story about, like, you know, like, we were, like, out of fire.
Wait, you went to the Met Gala? The camp Met Gala? Okay. No laughs from that
I went camping with my class. Okay. In the woods. It was a Christian camp. Go Indiana moment. And they told us this, like, ooh, spooky, scary story about, like, this guy named Red Eye. I don't remember anything about the story itself.
You got that caffeine.
But it was, like, it had to do with the camp. Like, it was one of their stories. And at the end, like, they had someone chase us from the fire. And I remember I had to go, like, up a hill, and it was wet, because it was, I don't know, we were outside. Yeah. And the grass was wet. And I was, like, slipping. Sliding, and I almost pissed myself. Like, I genuinely thought Red Eye was gonna get me.
That's actually amazing, though.
Yeah.
That's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
I like, love that. I feel like we have been talking, like, nonstop this whole, like, there hasn't been a moment where we haven't had a story.
Yeah, because we've gone through, like, so many Halloweens.
That's so crazy. Being old is crazy. Imagine being the old age of 20 and almost 20.
Whoa. I don't know what you want to say. Like,
I love being old. I have so much wisdom for you guys.
You really don't. Like, I don't know why I had to, like, attack you like that.
I was like, then, like, what have I been talking about? This is the spooky part.
You're talking about you.
To finish off this gorgeous, gorgeous episode, I just want to bring to your attention that in Modern Family, it's actually really, they celebrate Halloween pretty far out.
What do you mean?
I mean, they go hard, and there is an episode where Luke Dunphy, the youngest little brother of the Dunphy family, tries to throw a Halloween party to be the coolest kid at school, and it's not working out, and so his older sister goes to the party that everyone's at and tells them that it sucks nards and that they should go to Luke's party. And then Phil Dunphy's dressed up as a big squirrel and pretends to be a high schooler and, like, dances, and everyone loves him. And so basically what I'm saying is everyone loves Phil Dunphy. Again.
Okay. I don't love Phil Dunphy that way, though.
Did you see the meme I sent you?
Yes,
I know you did.
Paige won't leave me alone about Phil Dunphy.
I still love him, guys.
Okay. On that note, we rented this room until 3, and it is 3:03. So we should go before we get fined.
Oh, yeah. I have no money to be fined.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is not the correct format still. We're still working on it.
We're still working on it. Last episode, YouTube video was a little bad. This episode, we have a camera and handheld mics, and we're recording on our laptops, you know. But I think that really shows our dedication to you, and I'm really glad that you guys are still here and watching. Thank you so much. And if you want to follow us on our socials, we have a Twitter and an Instagram.
Yeah, that'll be in the description.
Yep, it's podcast_IRL. And also, thank you to the people behind the scenes, the little producers. We have Lydia here with us today, and also Valentina.
They stuck with us yelling at them all day, so.
Yeah, it's been a stressful day. Thank you so much for sticking it out. And
on that note,
goodbye.
Bye, Mr. White.
Bye, Jessica.